objective that they forgot to see that. So what I'm trying to say here is earlier day one when you do your 100 questions, we already see that. So
Yeah,
that is why
I
the
agree with that, David. I agree with that because
ah
our about 400 coaches, local and foreign coaches, they are more looking at the medals, gold medals, rather than the athlete itself. They forget about their potentials, the athlete, the performance, the results. They're looking at the goals as the KPI. Because
ah
why? The organization in such a way put that if you get goals, there's an increment in your salary or allowances. That's the thing. Yeah,
yes.
I will make it something different in the future that the coaches will not at that looking at the goals, but only at their athlete, the potentials of the athlete itself. I
Thank
agree
you,
with you
Rob.
there. I agree
Thank
with
you.
you. That's
Very
why we
nice.
are facing now to come
Mm,
up a very good results and performance in sports. Our coaches are lacking in on that.
thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
That's why, ladies and gentlemen, we must see what is important. Sometimes, yes, the goal, like for example, now I revert into we as an employee. We as an employee. Still remember the board that I share with. I want salary. We were so engrossed with money, money. I want to increase my salary. I want to increase my salary. Some bosses, I want to have higher revenue. I want to have a higher revenue. We forget about this. When I'm a staff, I work as a clerk. I always want money, money, money become my goal. I am not able to see the dark. What is the dark? The dark is building relationship with my staff. The gorilla is making a relationship with my boss. The change of color is how I forgot to adapt myself into different situations. I just want money, 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 money. That is my goal. That is not correct. When a manager also, I always want you to become a team player, team player, team player. But some of the character, they may do well on their own. So these are something we must be able to look at. If you want to look at the matter, no problem. What we can do here is we have 10 coaches. Each coaches I will support with two right hand man and left hand man. The main coaches, I want you to focus the matter. The right hand man, I don't want you to focus on the matter. I want you to look focus on the dark and the gorilla. Left hand man, I want you to look at changing the cup, changing the situation of the family or whatsoever, then it will be complete already. I focus on the matter, you focus on the strength, you focus on this. So ladies and gentlemen, yesterday when I show you the synergy, you put them together. You cannot just put them on their character. You must actually identify who is the watch out, who can do this, who can do this, who can do this. It will be complete. It will be complete. So whatever organization, be it in the government, you want to change the government, you want to change the outcome. Change the government will not change the thing. We would have to look at, for example, what have the current government done for us. Frank speaking, the government have done very well. Frank speaking, I personally, I I feel the government has done good things. Regardless of whosoever complain, I don't care. But in my eyes, I think they have done very well. Currently, pandemic, we shouldn't be talking about changing leaders. We should be talking about how to keep everybody safe, keep the rakyat safe. What is the point of changing leader? Do you think changing leader will save the situation? I don't think so. So now everyone is focusing about changing leader. They are thinking by changing the leader, the COVID can change. How can it be? Why don't everybody work together and fight this COVID? After we win this battle already, then we start talking about leadership. So I'm not only talking about government, I'm also talking about corporate sector. Corporate sector now everyone is looking for a breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. I want result, I want quickly, I want to send my people to go to work. They forgot about the blind spot. That is, what about if any one of them kena COVID, kena Delta? Once kena Delta, your whole company is going to close down, you know. So we want to run the business, but at the same time, we want to do it peacefully. We want to do healthily because if our staff is not healthy, not only they cannot come to work, they will affect their whole family. Once they affect their whole family, people will blame them. After people blame them, when they come back to work, do you think they will still be the type of staff that they have, the mentally will be affected. They come back, it will affect. So, ladies and gentlemen, this video I share with you. Yes, we can have fun, we can have this, but very important, the message. The message of the leader, it is very important. Now in crisis, so please refer to your page 65. In now leadership crisis, there are 5 things that we should be looking. But I'm going to share with you only 3 things, very critical one. The first one here is, as a leader, we must be able to see opportunity. We must see, inspire everyone to be able to see opportunity. When we say now phase 2, even before phase 2, phase 1, okay, what is the positive of phase 1? So phase 1, yes, because now everybody in phase 1, everybody is working, okay, at home. So now we can think. So leaders should ask their staff, now since you are at home, you don't have to work 9 to 5, but think about how to improve your job, how to improve the processes. Think about what is the mistake. They can think that is an opportunity. Now phase 2, don't rush everybody to go to work. Don't rush. I think now thinking is very important. During this MCO, how we do our business, thinking is very important. That one you can do at home. Maybe some of them you can send to work. Those are no choice one. They have to interact with the people. Some people you just ask them to think. What do you think we do it differently? Can we be able to identify the dark or not, or the cup or not? That is another thing. So leaders must be able to see everything in opportunity. Let me share this with you. When crisis come, that is the best thing. When crisis come, that is the way, that is how leader emerge. Leader emerge because of crisis. You see, the most crisis, that is the time where a lot of leaders comes up. In business wise, the best. Why? When people cannot adapt, people is closing down. Same industry, people. If I can adapt, I'll be going up. People will be closing down. You look at this. We talk about sports. I like sports. You look at this. Jia. Jia, All England, he win the badminton. Why he won the All England? Because of his failure in Thailand. Because of his failure in Thailand, what he now want to become, he want to prove everybody wrong. He is the urge of doing. While other people like Japan, number one, they take granted, they are so, they take for granted because of this COVID. They are complaining. They are not mentally. They are not strong. They feel that other people are not well prepared. They go in. It is not. You look at this Olympic. A lot of people say, "Wow, Chen Long have not been playing in the international. They are not ready." I doubt so. So now I want to see this Jia. Now he already overcome this success. Can this Olympic, can he strive again? Because this round it is different. The playing field is different because everybody notice him already. Everyone is prepared for him already. Everybody don't take him for granted already. So how does that relate to our business? During this crisis, during this lockdown, when a lot of people are not prepared, you don't follow them. You quickly prepare yourself. You quickly prepare yourself. Once you prepare, once this COVID, let's say one of these days, COVID is going to go away. Do you think it's going to be easy? No, it's going to be even tougher. Because why? After COVID is gone, there will new player. There are already other player coming in already. So you will have more competition. The only thing you can compete with them here is, are you more ready? If you are more ready, what I'm trying to say is your staff more ready. If let's say COVID is going to go away in 1st August, 1st August, are you ready, or are you just starting to get your staff ready? But for those companies in July, they already get all their staff to be ready. 1st of August, they are there already, are going into the market already. So now is the right time to get our people ready. That is when now we have to get our people during this crisis to be ready. Secondly, be flexible. We must be able to anticipate what is coming. Don't dream that COVID is going to go away. I don't think so. I really, really don't think so. Right? So this is very, very important. Then also, thirdly, here is the trust. Now is high, the good time to build up the trust. Care about their well-being. Opportunity to care about their family. Are you okay? vaccinated already or not. Now is the best time for you to care about them. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you a habit. Okay, habit two. Habit two is basically on begins with the end in mind. That is habit two. What I'm trying to share with you here is a lot of us, we are climbing the corporate ladders. Before COVID, everyone is so busy climbing the corporate. When I was climbing the corporate ladder in the bank, not me lah. I see some of them after climbing the corporate ladder after for 10 years. Then they suddenly realize, ayo, my ladder is linked to the wrong wall. Every year I have climbing. This is not what I want. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who go for the money, you will face that. End of the day, it's not the money. Likewise, I always repeat this. We are not put here to earn money, to spend money, to buy things, okay, and die. No. If you don't believe me, when I heard my wife was diagnosed with this very problematic, this very serious cancer, frank speaking, my world got blank. I asked myself this: money to me is useless. Even my children is useless because I won't be able to share with my wife. What do I want now? Frank speaking, that critical moment strike me. So I would like to share this with you. A lot of you, very good. You don't go through what Jane is going through. You don't go through what my wife is going through. That is very good. I don't want you to go through that. But I want you to ask yourself, if today is your last day, RIP, I want you to ask yourself, how do you want yourself to be remembered? All of you is in your own organization. Let me see some of you. Like for example, Rod is in the sports administrative. I want people I want Rod not to earn money, but his passion should be, I want the sport administration to be the best. Why? Because I was there last time. Because I was there and the organization was good. So, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in insurance, whether you are in your own business, you are doing tea, you are doing coffee, you are doing kangen water, you are doing creative things, doesn't matter. I want you to pass this passion to the staff. Your staff, I want your staff to be able to be removed. We all remember you because you are here once. Why we are able to remember? Because you are able to do a job. That is the passion that I want you to derive from it. That is the dream I want you to create from them.
Can
Not
I
I
answer
want
that?
money.
Can I answer
You
that?
got, yes, can Rob.
I mean, the question already, I mean, in my mind for quite some time, right? But
Yeah.
what I do it is now, I want to be the model of sports development in Sarawak. It's my model.
Yes. Ross model. That is the passion. I can tell you that eventually this will be more important of how much Rod is earning a month. To other people, to the new people now going to join the sports environment, they don't care about how much Rod is earning. They care about the passion. Rod children doesn't care about the father, how much the father is earning. Furthermore, they also do not know how much the father is earning, but they care about the name. My father actually changed the way how it has been done. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you have your own career. I would like you to instill that dreams to them. I do not want them to climb a corporate ladder. The ladder is linked to your company. After climbing, then they realize, aha, this is not the company that I want. So, ladies and gentlemen, they are losing their time. Time we can never get back. Once we lose time, that's it. Money, if we lose money, we can always have opportunity to earn back. It is not the money. Remember this. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to share this with you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for your sharing. Very good, very precise. Habit two is begin with the end in mind. This is what Stephen Covey say. Don't let your staff fight the world for you. Don't let the staff win the world for you. But that win is so empty. Why I say empty successes? The empty is because they sacrifice more for you. They sacrifice their time for with their loved one for you. They sacrifice a lot of opportunity. If they were to be able to work for other people, earn better income, that is the sacrifice. Don't let them achieve a victory that is empty success. So what you do here is you have to work with your team, find your purpose. You synergize them, you plot them, each one of them. If you have 15 staff, work with the 15 staff. If you have 2 managers, you teach the manager to work with the staff. Make sure they lean. Tell them your ladder that lean on my company is the right one. Why? Find their dreams. Find their dreams with their personality. What is the personality that can link with their dream? Build their strength. Build their strength. Build their personality. Build a team success, common goal. And dreams start with mentor. You can ask Rod. Always start with dreams. Always start with mentor before you can lead it to physically. Before you can start. Right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, you go back, find their passion. Find their passion. What do they want to achieve in your company? What is success to them in your company? When do you think they can achieve that success? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now? Which level or position are they keen? They may not be interested in CEO, but they may only want to become a branch manager. Find out their passion. Ladies and gentlemen, by doing this, you need as a leader, you need to patch them up to become a team effort. You must know what is the competency that you need, what are the skill, what is the knowledge, how to get them to work the extra mile. All these you can actually confine it into a required ONARD. And by doing this, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly encourage you to use this to influence them, like what Angel Rock say, how do you attract these people? You attract these people by doing 3 things: understanding, nurture, and enlargement. Okay, very important. Okay, first of all, before you do number 2, number 3, number 4, understand, nurture, and enlarge, you must have integrity. First of all, you must have integrity first. Integrity is your number 1 best friend. Whatever you do, don't compromise on integrity. If people ask you to do anything that it does not jive your integrity, reject them. All right, integrity is not 3 rules. It's not about your reputation. Or I'm a dato, I must have higher integrity. No, integrity does not be judged under circumstances. Or in these circumstances, my integrity has to be in level 5. Or these circumstances, when everybody is looking at me, my integrity must move up to 8. No, it doesn't work like that. Integrity does not based on credential. Oh, I am a PhD, I must have higher credential. I am a lecturer, I must have a high. No such thing. Integrity is just integrity. Integrity comes from inside. Okay? When I want to treat people well, my integrity is treat people well. Whoever comes, whatever people come, I will treat them well. If that is what your integrity is, your integrity will be your best friend. Why? Because it will never betray you. Because you always focus on integrity. Secondly, you will always keep your priority right, because your priority is integrity. Thirdly, when people criticize you, people give you words, negative words, you will not feel anything. You will return back to them. Because why? You know it is not true. Because your value is integrity. But if any one of you compromise our integrity, it can actually damage us. Integrity cannot be compromised. That is the basic understanding. After you have this understanding already, you go into understanding. When you understand a person, that is when you recruit a person. When a person comes to start interviewing a job, if you decide to engage him, you have to start to plan his future with you. That is climbing the corporate ladder. That leader must be with you. You must be able to see a person. If he work with me, if he's a good staff, okay, within 2 years, where would he be? Within 3 years, where would he be? Within 5 years, where would he be? If you see that particular person, after 5 years, he will still be the same. Frank speaking, don't engage them. If you see that the person cannot grow together with you, don't get them in. How to see them? Very simple, 2 things. First of all, see their mind. look into their mind and see what does he want to achieve. So in your interview, you must know what is the dream. Second thing, look at his heart. Does he have a dream to becoming better and better? Mind and heart. If this mind and heart does not jive with you, if you feel that you cannot help him reach his mind and reach his heart, don't recruit them. Remember, when you people working under you now, you have no choice already. When people under working with you, you must know their potential. When I talk about potential, I talk about their talent, I talk about their ability. I'm talking also their interest. I'm also talking about their hobbies. I'm also interested in their shortfall. What are the things that they cannot do? In short, what can they bring to your department? What can they bring to your company? If you are not sure how they can bring it to your company, then in the first place, you do not understand them. If you don't understand them, why do you recruit them? By showing this ONARD, you would know, you would understand already. From this moment onwards, you will not be able to employ the wrong person. If you employ the person, you would be able to put the right person for the right job. Right? Okay. This one is in your book. I do not want to cover this. Okay. Thirdly, here is nurture. Okay, you must, after you understand, you must be able to nurture a person. Very important. You must be able to nurture a person. Okay, nurture a person, it depends on your concern from them. If you are not concerned about your staff, okay, then why bother? Why bother to lead him to attract him to become in your team? So remember, a lot of people, they love their position more than their people. They like their ranking. They like their datorship more than their people. If they like their position more than their people, very soon they will lose their position. Very soon. But if leaders love their people more than their position, what happens? The leaders will automatically strengthen their position. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are just entering into a career, if you are just a clerk or officer or manager, doesn't matter. Remember, nurture other people. Focus on other people. They are more important than you. If you don't have a follower, then you are not a leader, because leader must have a follower. So how do you nurture them? You nurture them, remember, strengthening their strength. You must know what is their strength. You must link their common goal. Earlier we talked about their dreams, their goal. You must link this goal to the company goal. Always hold their hand and work forward. Always keep a forward-looking approach. Telling them, how are you going to improve yourself? How are you going to do things better? How are you going to do things different? And very importantly, how can you become more and more happier? How can you be more happy and happy and happy working in this company? I want to show this to you. 2019, when you work in this company, you are happy. But 2020, happy is not good enough, because I want you to feel happier. Then 2020, 2021, now I want you to be even happier. So that is how you nurture a person. How do you do that also? You give and receive feedback. Sometimes listen to them, sometimes give feedback. Nurture. And lastly, enlarge them. Enlarge them. Very importantly here is, when you enlarge a person, ladies and gentlemen, you raise their level of living, meaning to say they are able to be, their living can be more comfortable. You increase their potential for success. You increase their capability for growth. You increase the potential in your company. If you are not able to enlarge them, my question here is, why are they investing their time for you? Okay, I'm talking about owner, I'm talking about leaders, I'm talking about managers. First of all, start your integrity. You must have integrity with people. Never have different motive. Once you have integrity, ladies and gentlemen, you understand them first. After you understand, you nurture them, you guide them. Thirdly, lastly, you enlarge them. Make their life more powerful. Make their life more meaningful. And how do you do it here is, obviously, when you start, when they first join in the organization, that is on page 69, you must be able to see their potential. Now knowing ONARD, you have that ability to see the potential. Cast a vision, because as a leader, you must have a vision. what is the vision in their future if they start to work with you. After that, tap into their passion. What is his interest? His interest may not be your interest. Your interest may not be his interest. Tap into his passion. Focus on his strength. What can he do? If he is a negative and you don't have to ask him to change to AD, no. From negative, change to positive end. Enlarge them. This is the enlarge them step by step. Understand them, nurture them, enlarge them step by step. After that, give resources. You must give them resources. For example, I want you to become a virtual trainer. I don't give you laptop. I don't give you camera. I don't set up internet line for you. How can how can you become better? Cannot. So in an organization, you have to give them a brainstorming, discussion, put the right person for the right job. At the same time, you look at them, make sure that you are able to see the dart, you are able to see the gorilla. Look at them. Then explore them, give them chances to experience. Take them together with you to attend meeting with your customer. When you face challenges, bring them in and see how you facilitate team building, team meeting. Give them exposure. Lastly, teach them to be self-enlarger, because they cannot always rely on you, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot always rely on you. You must teach them to become self-enlarger. They must be able to depend on themselves, ladies and gentlemen. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give you a conclusion a video about leaders. So this is my mentor. I like this leader very much. His name is Simon Sinek. I would just like to share with you what is his view about a leader. Please take note of the words that he say. I feel it is very impactful and I feel that it is very meaningful. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to summarize all this 4 days program, leadership, into what he's going to share with you. All right, let's hear about it.
Do you love your wife?
Yes.
Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her. Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened.
Okay, I will play again because that's not a little bit fast. Okay.
Do you love your wife?
Yes.
Prove it. Like, what's the metric? Give me the number that helps me know, right? Because when you met her, you didn't love her. Now you love her, right? Tell me the day the love happened. It's an impossible question. But it's not that it doesn't exist. It's that it's much easier to prove over time, right? Leadership is the same thing. It's about transitions. So if you were to go to the gym, it's like exercise, right? If you go to the gym and you work out and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing. And if you go to the gym the next day and you come back and you look in the mirror, you will see nothing, right? So clearly there's no results, can't be measured. It must not be effective. So we quit, right? Or if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, like in a relationship, I bought her flowers and I wished her happy birthday, and she doesn't love me. Clearly I'll give up. That's not what happens. If you believe there's something there, you commit yourself to an act of to the regime, the exercise. You can screw it up. You can eat chocolate cake one day. You can skip a day or two. You know, it allows for that. But if you stick with it consistently, I'm not exactly sure what day, but I know you'll start getting into shape. I know it. And the same with the relationship. It's not about the events. It's not about intensity. It's about consistency, right? You go to the dentist twice a year, your teeth will fall out. You have to brush your teeth every day for 2 minutes. What does brushing your teeth twice a day for 2 minutes do? Nothing. Unless you do it every day, twice a day for 2 minutes, right? It's the consistency. Going to the gym for 9 hours does not get you into shape. Working out every day for 20 minutes gets you into shape. So the problem is we treat leadership with intensity. We have a 2-day offsite, we invite a bunch of speakers, we give everybody a certificate, you're a leader, right? Those things are like going to the dentist. They're very important. They're good for reminding us or getting us back on track, learning new lessons. But it's the daily practice of all the monotonous, little, boring things like brushing your teeth that matter the most. She didn't fall in love with you because you remembered her birthday and bought her flowers on Valentine's Day. She fell in love with you because when you woke up in the morning, you said good morning to her before you checked your phone. She fell in love with you because when you went to the fridge to get yourself a drink, you got her one without even asking. She fell in love with you because when you had an amazing day at work and she came home and she had a terrible day at work, you didn't say, yeah, but let me tell you about my day. You sat and listened to her awful day and you didn't say a thing about your amazing day. This is why she fell in love with you. I can't tell you exactly what day, and it was no particular thing you did. It was the accumulation of all of those little things that she woke up one day and as if she pressed a button, she goes, I love him, right? Leadership is exactly the same. There's no event. There's no thing I can tell you you have to do that your people will trust you. It just doesn't work that way. It's an accumulation of lots and lots of little things that anyone by themselves is innocuous and useless. Literally, pointless by themselves. People will look at little things that are good leadership practices and say, that won't work. And you're absolutely right. But if you do it consistently, and you do it in combination with lots of other little things, like saying good morning to someone, that looking them in the eye. My friend George, who's a 3-star general in the Marine Corps, he says his test for leadership, and I love this, he goes, his test for a good leader is if you ask somebody how their day is going, you actually care about the answer. The number of times we're walking to a meeting, we're rushing, we go, how are you? Not good, I got to get to you later, I'm late for a meeting. If you ask the question, you were standing there and you were listening to the answer. It's those little innocuous things that you do over and over and over and over that people will say, I love my job. Not I like my job. I like my job means, yeah, the challenge is great, they pay me well, I like the people. I love my job means I don't want to work anywhere else. I don't care how much somebody else is willing to pay me. I'm devoted to the people here, and I care desperately about the people here as if they were my family. In business, we have colleagues and coworkers. In the military, they have brothers and sisters. That's how they think of each other. If you really have a strong corporate culture, the people will think of each other like brothers and sisters. It's like a family, right? No, brothers and sisters. Deep love. Fight, but the love doesn't go away. Bicker, the love doesn't go away. And I'll fight with my sister, but if you threaten my sister, you're going to have to deal with me, right? We'll fight internally, we'll bicker with each other, but nobody's going to hurt each other. And if anything from the outside shows up, you're looking at a unified front. Brothers and sisters. Now, how do you create brothers and sisters out of strangers? Common beliefs, common values, parents, in other words, executives who care about their children's success, who care to raise their children, teach them skills, discipline them when necessary, help them build their self-confidence so that they can go on and achieve something more than you could have ever imagined achieving for yourself. That's leadership.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the summary that I want to share with you. That is leadership. What Simon Sinek is saying is very, very true. Right, so I would like to share with you my last couple of slides. Okay, with this leadership, these 4 days that you have gone through, I would like to ask you this question. Okay, how are you going to do it differently? Obviously, earlier you have a breakout room. Okay, you have discussed what you're going to apply this. But let me ask you this. Which part and what part of role do you value most as a leader? And still remember day one when I asked you, okay, how many people have you encouraged? How many people have you support? How many people have you able to grow them before this program? How many days, how many of people you are actually guiding them, leading them, motivate them, inspiring them? How many? I don't know. But after this session, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to calculate it. I would like you to take note. Starting with this Saturday, okay, how many people have you inspired? How many people have you actually motivated? Such as, for example, you look good today. You have done a great job. Such simple only by doing this. Okay, if you have spoken with 2% of your staff, take down. Monday, I have done 2. Wednesday, try to do more. Wednesday, do 3. Thursday, do 4. Friday, do 5. 5%, all right? Tell them 5%. You can use the same words over and over again. Doesn't matter. You can use the same word for the same person every day. Doesn't matter. But how many times do you consciously do? Still remember, ladies and gentlemen, when I share with you that day one, I started with this. You need to inspire them to dream. You need to inspire your people to dream. You need to inspire them to learn more. You need to inspire them to do more and to become more. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude my session using this quote as well. I started with this and I end with this, that I need you to inspire them to dream more, to learn more, to do more, and become more. And then, as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, people are different. People are different. Once you put them together, team synergy. Now, the strength lies in difference. Whenever they are different, that is the formula. All right, emphasize on team synergy. Don't, it is not in similarity. Don't be threatened by the differences. As you can see this chart, once you put them together, they will fight. Once they fight, you as a leader, you must actually get them to tolerate one another. Once they accept already, that is the value that you will be created. So follow that value. After they have achieved that value, remember, celebrate with them, celebrate with them. So this is the arrow that we should be looking at. So how do we do it? Recognize different LPI, recognize their different strength, recognize how to support their weaknesses. Make sure that you manage differences, manage their differences. Remember the conflict that I shared with you yesterday. Make sure you coordinate, stand in the middle, okay, post. Don't let them fight, but in fact, manage them. And still remember the video that I shared with you, the gorilla, and then also the duck. Make sure that you are able to see not only what they have discussing, but each and every individual of them. With that, also, I would like to share the last habit. The last habit here is, okay, put first thing first. Okay, remember, you must be able to put first thing first, because a lot of people has not been able to put first thing first. They do not know what is their priority. They have not doing it correctly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to go in and guide them how to put first thing first. This one is habit number 3, right? Because I would just like to ask you this question. I would like you to take a moment for you to ask yourself this question. Right, in this moment, now, what is the most important thing for you now? Right, you think about it, you get this question to ask your staff. What is the most important thing now? Okay, most probably your staff will say their significant one, their loved one, their wife, their spouse, their husband, their children, their parents. And some of them will be saying improving their health. Some say building up the career. Yes, that is very important. That is first thing first. Make sure they put first thing first. Make sure they put prioritize these 3 first. But what about, let me share with you, what about the priority? What about the important on checking on our Facebook, checking on our Instagram? Is that our priority compared to our significant one, improving our health, building our career? Definitely it is not. But why are people spending so much time doing these not so important tasks? You see, when they come back, they say work-life balance. When they come back, they spend more time in their Facebook, in their Instagram, in their WhatsApp, rather than to have a decent conversation with their children or their wife or their husband. Rather than they spend together with them watching a Netflix or movies at home. They spend so much time. You guide them and ask them to take time and see how many times that they actually used to do checking on Facebook and Instagram. If they emphasize this is the number 1 emphasis in their life, this is not putting first thing first. If their career is more important, they should put their career first thing first. If their family is more important, they should put the first thing first in their family. Okay? We need leaders, we need you all to get into a habit, to groom them into a habit to put first thing first. Very, very important. This is habit 3 by Stephen Covey. Okay, this is very, very important, these 3 habits. And to put first thing first, ladies and gentlemen, after knowing this program, after going through these 4 days, when you go back, ladies and gentlemen, put first thing first is number 1, identify your team member. plot them into a chart, put them into a chart, identify the team profile. Then you sit down and look into matching their job and their profile. Are you putting the right person for the right job? After that, then the last three is you communicate with them, talk to them about their team profile. Then align what is the relevant breakthrough training you can give it to them. Train them, teach them ONARD. And then very important, support them with effective coaching and mentoring. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude the session today now. Right. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you so much for being with me. And I'm very happy none of you have actually left the training. Thank you so much. I would like to give you a parting a message. All right. I've actually looked for this video and put on this message. I'm going to share with you this video. This video is from me to you. Right after taking these 4 days, I sincerely want to pack this message to you. But before I pack this message to you, Miss Gan, just now you have raised your hand. Can I respond to you now? Is there anything that I can help?
I can't remember my question, but that's okay. I was also just thinking in terms of like the next steps, how like profiling team members, identifying and then matching all of that. If we do have some, I guess like questions on that, are there any recommended resources that you think would be good for us to look at, or like, how do you think we can get help online?
Yeah, no problem. There's the book. This is the book. You can actually get it. Okay. LPI book. That is ONAI. It's very, very detailed. I have a separate program on this. Okay. So in order to maximize this, you may have to attend this program. If not, you can buy this book. You can actually read for yourself. If you don't understand, then you can get back to me. Later on, I'll be sharing you my contact, my Facebook, and my email. So any problem, please put forward to me. If you are recruiting anyone, you can actually do the profile. You can actually email to me. I can actually look for you. I can actually look for it. I can give you some advices. All right, free of charge. That one I won't be charging, so don't worry. I'll be supporting you because I like you all to be able to practice what you learn. All right, but the only thing is sometimes when you call me, I will not be able to answer your call because most of my time I'm in training. So, but if you WhatsApp me end of the evening, I will be able to WhatsApp back to you.
Cool. Thank you,
All
David.
right, no problem. All right, I would like to share with you the last video. That is my message, my true message to you all leaders. All right, so this. You have two choices. You have two choices. First choice, you can choose to survive in your career. Or the second choice, is to choose to succeed. So you work in an organization, you can choose to survive, or you can choose to be successful in your career. All right, ladies and gentlemen, whatever obstacles that you find, please don't give up. Please don't give up. Okay, you can contact me if any of you have any leadership challenges. I would just like to share with you my contact. Okay, my contact is this. Okay, right. So this is my email. This is my Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, you can actually go to my Facebook and link with me, click with me. This is my WhatsApp. You can actually WhatsApp. This is my company website. So you can actually do that, take a snapshot. Then if you have any problem with ONARD, you can WhatsApp me, email me. If you have any queries about leadership, about your staff, you can also query about me. I actually do a lot of coaching and counseling and mentoring with individual, especially CEOs, okay, in private sector, especially after work. Okay, weekend and all this is not an issue. So if yours any small area, please contact me. I will be able to do my level best to help you to resolve. Don't worry, no charges. And then also another thing here would be, okay, ladies and gentlemen, with regards to the books that if you want to buy, you can actually contact Clement. Okay, we have some original copy if you want to buy, but very limited. That book is actually for us to use to conduct a face-to-face EQ session. All right. We have also another session on because this program, when I designed this, I have actually put it up to our certification board, and this program is also a face-to-face. Is actually approved by Australia, Hong Kong, and a few, which they are actually giving professional professional certification on this. I'm currently also training Sabah Ports, some of the people to know how to become an administrator, how to become a consultant in doing this ONARD. If you are interested, you can actually contact Clement as well. But the objective here is not to earn money. The objective here is to help people. Because currently, I think in Malaysia, we have a lot of people in need of this. And for those of you who are in doing churches, okay, if you need any sharing, I would love to do it. I would love to do it for the church. All right. So just let me know. Right. I can slot in for a while, especially virtual, not an issue. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Right. I will pass the session because we still have 5 more minutes. I will pass the sessions to Ms. Ting to do the evaluation because we need, for those Pajana and for those HRDF, we need to do this evaluation. And then also because shortly I need to go off within 2-3 minutes from now. I will pass the session to Ms. Ting. Ms. Ting will administer this. After this, then I will pass the session to Clement. Clement will take over me. If you have any question or anything on the subject matter, you can ask Clement. So anyway, Ms. Ting, have we taken the group photo? Do you want to take a group photo now? Can we all take now? So can everybody? I would like to have a photo together with you all. Can you all please switch on your cam? Switch on your cam. Okay, they will be usually the first one is political style or the second one is all right, Miss Ting.
Not everyone switch on their cam yet.
We need everybody to switch on the cam. Okay, please everyone switch on the cam. Show your smiling face. Miss Ting, everyone got it?
Well, okay.
Kanda, where are you? Kanda, I'm looking for you. Kanda, where are you? Where's Kanda? Okay, Jenny, come, Jenny, come. All right, everybody ready? Come.
Okay, so the first picture first. Okay, so
first
everyone.
Political style. All right.
Okay, so everyone look at the cam. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, the second one. Okay,
freestyle.
Okay. So everyone look at the cam. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will pass it to meeting to do the evaluation. Let us don't leave, Then Clement will take over. So if you have any queries, then you can actually
Okay, thank
there.
you, David.
Then
Thank you, David. Thank
thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope I can see you very, very soon.
Yeah, thank you,
We'll
David.
be hoping
All
to
right.
see you again.
Thank you,
Yeah,
David.
I will. I will. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'll see you. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so everyone, can you see the slide that I share here? Yes, no?
No.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
QR code.
Seriously, yeah. The first one, you can either use your camera to scan this code, or you can actually type this rebrand.ly to your web browser, and then it will direct you to the Google link, a Google form of the evaluation. So if any one of you that cannot go in or cannot do that, you can let me know. I can WhatsApp the link to you.
You want to do it now or later?
Yeah, we can do it
Before
now.
we sign out, or during after the sign out, or we can still.
If can, you just take a few minutes to do it now. Do it
Okay.
now lah.
All right.
I cannot see anything of the thing that you are mentioning. Totally
Chin
black
Chin,
out.
is it?
Yeah, Chin Chin.
Chin Chin, I send you the link.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Bila aku nak padam tu, landik saja. Yes, coming up.
Misty,
Yes.
Kevin here, is the company appearing in the digital certificate also?
Yes. We will give it to you after my admin site prepare it, and then I will email to you lah.
I see. So the company name and designation will show over there, is it?
No, normally we put your name on it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Sinky, can you please put the scan me up again?
Put what?
The scan me up again, the QR code.
QR
Because I was
code.
typing just now, I didn't get to scan for the Google form.
It's actually we show it here. Actually, we spotlight here. You don't see anything, is it?
No.
Maybe you leave and join again. See what
Okay,
can you see?
I'll try that.
Yeah.
You can see a chat. I already post the chat.
link is posted in the chat. Get to the form there.
For those who are done, can leave already, is it?
Clement?
Hi. Good question. For those who are done, I think if let's say you don't have any extra questions require us to answer, then of course you can leave.
Okay, thank you.
And thank you for joining and thanks for the 4 half-day sessions. Hope you learn something and we start to nourish other new leader in surrounding us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Clement, Miss Ting, and the whole team and all the participants. You're all great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sophia. Take care.
Okay, yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
Hi, Clement.
Sorry?
Nothing, just say hi to you.
Hi,
Happy
Kelvin.
here.
Yes. Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Already see visually.
Visual see and physical see different. Okay, just to add on, for the EQ, the emotional, the red book just now, Ben shared in the link. Shopee, you can get it if let's say you are not from Sarawak, Kuching. If let's say you are in Kuching or in Sarawak, we having it in, we have the physical book here. The price is 60 ringgit, just like the same in the website. You buy from Leonard website. So if let's say you have, you are interested to have it, just contact us, either me or Miss Ting. And then we just arrange how can we deliver to you or how can you collect it from us. We see which one conveniences.
Alright. Can buy from Shopee, is it?
Sorry again?
Just now you mentioned can buy from Shopee, is it?
I think Ben Lim got shared the link in the chat, right?
I posted a link, but
Yeah.
for that particular link, apparently the seller is currently on vacation, so I'm not sure whether you can.
Oh, okay. If let's say you are
I'm not sure that link works.
Okay, if let's say you are in KL, Semenanjung or West Sabah, you can let us know so we can always check which is the nearest to send to you. Because we know Leonard, he have one office in KL, so either I can contact her daughter to arrange for the shipment or something. Ben, if you need it, let us know.
All right, thanks.
Sure, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye all.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Thank you, Tiffany. Bye.
Okay, done.
Clement,
Yep.
then we have how many facilitators
How many?
in total? And
uh,
who is the facilitator?
And who is the facilitator?
Yeah.
Monday I interview. I show the list and the photo. You can choose. We have a few like it depends on what program and what topic lah. Yeah.
Oh, depends on program, is it?
Different topics we have different facilitator and we have different trainers. So we have a list like I can say that. Maybe you can also see from our Facebook or our website.
Oh, okay. Oh. So this time here is only I was thinking of is Muis, is it one of the facilitators?
Sorry? Keith?
Muis, is it? M-U-I-Z.
Yes, Muis is one of the facilitator.
Hello.
Facilitator.
I think Muis, Clement, and who else?
Keith.
Wendy.
Wendy.
And Kim.
Oh, okay. Because I never have time, have chance to approach Wendy at all. Okay, so in EQs, this time session is having 4 or 5? 4? 1, 4
Depends on the number of participants also.
But this time is 4 lah.
This time is 4, sometimes it's 3.
Oh, okay. If this time is in or not? I mean,
Sorry?
for facilitator. Is he in for facilitator this time?
Yeah, yes.
So it's 5 of you guys. Sorry, can I ask if for S-Cells class, who should I approach?
Inside, you join, later on you afternoon you join, you will see who's the facilitator inside. If not mistaken, it's Grace.
Okay, one more thing, Rosalie here. I interested of buying the not only the book. When you buy the book, you got the software?
No, the username, the LPI personality profile. You want that? I think I can help arrange with you. I think Rod.
Yeah.
Is it okay that you contact Roslyn?
Roslyn, okay.
Yeah, Roslyn will help you to give you the price and how much is it per user or how much you want. So I think we can give you a special rate because you already do an in-house. So we can give you a different rate. You just contact Roslyn.
Okay. Thank you, Clara.
Thank you, Interrod.
Alright. So I think I have to leave because I have got another one at 2 o'clock.
Wow.
Sure.
It's time to lunch.
Go quick.